here today to share with you the walkthrough for my September design team project for Country Craft Creations. This is design team project number 2, and I made a really cute album that goes with the summer adventure pack that I got from Echo Park. I received paper that was pattern paper. I received the Echo Park companion pack with the solid papers that go with the set, and then I also received stickers and cut-aparts and ephemera and all kinds of stuff. And so I came up with a really cute album. So the first album I made was a traditional chipboard back-based mini album. This one is a concept album, and what I mean by that is it's shaped. It is themed. So when I saw this paper, it's of course camping, tenting, hiking, outdoorsy themed, and so I thought to myself, it needs to be a tent album. I just had this idea in my head and I just had to do it. So what I did was I created an album that is actually tent shaped, and it will stand up and resemble a tent. It is held together with these tabs with magnets, and it turned out really cute. Did a couple prototypes, and I really liked how it turned out, so I decided this is what I was going to do. So this is a themed album, so when you are done with it and you put your pictures in there, you can stick it on your coffee table and display it, or on your mantle or whatever. And then when you're done with looking at it and displaying it and you want to actually put it on the shelf, you can actually kind of collapse it and take the covers to the back, and then you could put it on a bookshelf and it will collapse flat. All right, so it does stick up at the top because of the trees that I put on it for decoration. However, you could put it in a bookshelf and it would work just fine. So, but when you want to display it, of course, then it is themed and looks just like this tent. So what I did with the front was I used one of the cut-aparts as the title of this mini album, and then I went on my Silhouette program and I found these tree cutouts, or cut files, that I paid the copyright fee for, and got it so that I could use it, and then cut these trees out. There were 3 different kind of shapes of the trees, and then I cut out their mirrors. So I ended up cutting 2 sets of the original and then 2 sets of the mirror image, because they're attached to the tabs that provide the closure to the album to kind of cover it up a little bit and make it a little bit prettier, but then it's backed on the back side as well. So it's basically surrounding the tab and providing that pretty tree that goes with the camping theme. I used flowers from my stash, and so yeah, so the rest of the album on the outside I just covered with the pattern paper, but the front is the pretty part here, the decorated part. So when you open it up, it'll open up like that, and I hope you can see the whole thing here. There we go. And you'll see that the cover is pretty simple, and that's because most of the decorations are on the flaps themselves. I used one of the ephemera pieces, and it's a little lantern, so I hung that into the flap of the tent here. And then when you open it up on the inside front cover, you have a nice waterfall, and I put a sticker here from the collection, and they had 2 different kind of star patterns, so I alternated those on this waterfall that will hold 3x4 pictures. There's 10 pages altogether. I did use my reverse tab technique, so this whole piece is open and available for anything else you might want to do there. And it's held together with a magnet. On the next page, I created a simple pocket, used one of the ephemera pieces and some seam binding, and decorated that pocket there. And then this is the solid paper that I was telling you about. The green cardstock for the base is Artisan Card Stock, but the other solid colors in this are the Echo Park companion papers that came with it. So in that pocket, I put some scrap paper backed on cardstock for a photo mat. There's one of the cut-aparts, another cut-apart, and then a piece of cardstock with some of the companion colors on here for a photo mat. So there's 4 things right there that can go in there, and it still has lots of room. You could put lots more pictures. When you turn that page, I made a simple like photo page, like a scrapbook page, I guess. And this will hold a 3x4 picture, and the tree is glued so that you can put a picture behind it. These are stickers from the collection. Then on this page here is a flap, and this is available for picture. You can put a picture here as well, but in the flap there's a pocket, and you can see that there is a notch cut out. I used my envelope punch for that, and I used my envelope punch to punch the pattern papers to match it, and I'll tell you how to do that in the tutorial. And then I put this cut apart in there, and I also put another piece of cardstock with a piece of scrap paper on it and created another photo mat, and that is held together with a magnet as well. And then on the next page is a belly band page, and they had some great cooking outdoors kind of themed stuff going on in here. So when I saw the cut apart that says s'mores in this paper, I was like, okay, so this is kind of the cooking theme part. So they also had this cut apart for a journaling card with the marshmallows on it, and this, like campfires and marshmallows, we are better together, and that is one of the cut aparts. And then I made this photo mat like fold out to go in it with the cooking outdoors themed paper, and on the inside it says this is a sticker it glued on 2 sides so you could put a picture behind it, and it says camp rules: relax, eat s'mores, watch the sunrise, sit by the fire, count the stars, and enjoy life. So thought that was pretty super cute, and that just goes underneath that belly band like that. And then I have another kind of page for just one picture, and again the sticker is loose under there so you can put the picture underneath it. And these 2 kids with the guitar around the campfire totally screamed summer camp. So with the sticker and the ephemera, that's kind of the theme of that page. Then the next page, I use seam binding to hold this together. So this page is one of my trifolds. Sorry, I had to sneeze. And 3x4 picture can go there. Put it behind there. One of the flowers from my stash, but then the leaves are from the collection. They had those on the sticker sheet, and I thought those were super cute. So then it opens up because it's a trifold, and then another sticker on glued on 2 sides so you can put a picture behind there. And I thought that was really cute. And then I didn't want to use yet another magnet. I wanted to use some of the beautiful seam binding, so that's what I did with that. So I'll show you how to put that together. Some of these pages you have to put pattern papers on first. Some of them you have to put some elements before you put the pattern papers on. So I will go through all of that in the tutorial. The last page here is the back of the album, and I just created a simple pocket here, but again I stuffed it with stuff. So there's a cut apart. What happens around the campfire stays at the campfire. Spare paper with cardstock for a photo mat. If it involves mountains or campfires, count me in. So that's one of the cut aparts that come with the collection. And then I made another photo mat for a 4x6 picture. So that, you could put a whole ton more in here. The one thing I do want to show you, I showed you how to make it so it's flat, so you could actually put it on your bookshelf when you're done displaying it. And then when you display it, it's going to resemble a tent. And it's very sturdy. It's surprising how well those large magnets hold together and keep it shaped. But look at how much room you have. You can put lots of things in these pages, and you're going to have lots of room for embellishments and extra stuff. So this album can really hold a lot. Even though it's only 3 pages, it's packed with stuff. So that is my album. This is the second design team project for September for Country Craft Creations, and the paper line is Echo Park Summer Adventure, and you guys are gonna love this. So go to Country Craft Creations and get your papers, and come back in a couple days and I will have the tutorial up, and you're gonna love this album. It comes together really, really easy, and it's super fun to make. So thank you for watching. Have a really great day. Stay crafty. I'll see you in a couple days. Bye-bye.